Be ready for dictation. Exercise 73 onward. Ready, start. Losses, swells, loss, lation, alpine, lupin, lucid, local, illustration, lever, alcove, legation, align, lancet, Lujan, Ellington, Paul, below, towel, thrill, wall, volley, coral, gorilla, nil, jingly, strongly, canals, kinner, fossils, nervously, chancel, resolve, delta, belfry, gallop, Philip, unlock, lock, films, mailing, kneeling, Nelson, scaling, felicit, aimlessly, brush, trash, blush, nutritious, spacious, sugar, chivalry. Exercise 74. Lie, lies, sly, slice, slices, steal, stolen, swallow, Alps, Alaska, loath, loafer, aiker, locker, latch, lock, lack, allocation, location, license, Allison, bail, below, towel, filly, wheel, villa, dwell, canals, denial, frowningly, vessel, profusely, unlucky, lucky, pulling, spelling, schooling, plush, splash, crush, atrocious, waspish, phrases, as is as, this is, last year, at first, just now. Exercise 74. A life of leisure is a life of pleasure. Stop. Needless to say, this is a fallacy, but false as it is. It is fairly widely spread. Stop. Many foolish fellows bewail their lack of means to choose either to loll or to labor, just as they like. Stop. They look jealously on those who appear to have nothing else to do but eat and drink and enjoy a merry life, when the poor man toils ceaselessly for food and lodging for himself and family. Stop. But in simple truth, there is no more awful life than the lazy, useless life of the idle man. And it is also true to say there are exceedingly few rich men nowadays liable to the charge of laziness, because they know the busy life is the happy one. Stop. Happiness is an elusive thing, and more rich men than poor fail to grasp it. Stop. Exercise 74. Dear Sir, the volumes of the French Revolution for which you ask in your favor of the 1st July shall be delivered to you early tomorrow. Stop. We are just now out of stock of the life of Lord Lumley, last year's bestseller, and we are unable to say when we shall receive copies. Stop. We have a daily delivery from the wholesalers, however, and you may rely upon our mailing the volume to you as soon as it reaches us. Stop. We are taking the liberty of enclosing for your approval naval lessons of the war by Philip Bailey. Stop. Please return this with the next parcel if it makes no appeal to you. Stop. Yours truly. Exercise 77. Quick, quicker, quest, request, requisition, acquire, sequire, sanguine, linguist, well, well done, wealth, well known, unwell, while, meanwhile, ruler, dweller, fuller, chancellor, bearer, restorer, explorer, admirer, plumb, Bombay, empress, impartial, lomer, dampen, where, everywhere, impression, ample, error, color, popular, scholarly. Exercise 78. Quake, earthquake, square, lucid, liquidation, require, maguire, wall, wallflower, welfare, will, willing, unwilling, while, a while, jump, romp, fairer, scorer, scalar, nowhere, whisper, whimper, impression, umbrella, taller, similar, failure, grammalogue, weather, impossible, important, improvement, Exercise 79. We shall require counselors' invoices for the 4 cases of liquid glue and for the square bottles of hair restorer which we are to ship to Guatemala by the Wells Rose sailing next Friday. Stop. Please ask Mr. Wheeler or Mr. Weldon to see to these. Stop. Meanwhile, as we are the insurers, see to the policy as soon as possible. Stop. If the wharfingers should calls, I wish to see him as to the disposal of those bales from the Bombay by the emperor now lying in the Empress dock. Stop. It is important to know whether it is possible or impossible to make the delivery of these bales to Messrs. Ambrose and Kimber this week. Stop. I am relying implicitly upon you to deal quickly with the mails for the Southampton boat tomorrow. Exercise 8080. I have no wish to impose my views upon the ambassador or to embrace him by asking for impossible improvements, but it is important I should impress upon him the Chancellor's opinion in the case of those lumber vessels. Stop. You will see how imperative it is I should see the ambassador if we are to have any improvement in our relations just now. Stop. I desire to discover whether the Wheeler's story is true or the idle tale of a willful impostor. Stop. I shall occupy only a quarter of an hour, and I am sure the ambassador will agree the importance of the case is well worth the time. Stop.